Hey, hello folks, well, welcome to this edition of Reflections with the Rocker. This story started out about this time, summertime to 2009. There was a big biker bash on the hill going on, outside event. At some point it rained, so we had a big rain delay for the matches. Sun come up, my match come out. And if you know me, if I'm in a good mood, having fun, I want everybody around me to have fun. So I was, going around the ringside, high-fiving people, the bikers. Some of the bikers even had some red solo cups. They wanted me to sample what they have. Of course I did, being the nice guy I am. But then I came around the corner and I saw this little young boy, maybe 3 years old, was kind of dancing in the water poles, and I stopped and it reminded me, that's why God made water puddles. It's for us to dance in them, be happy, rejoice. So, you know me, like I said, I'm just a kid trapped in an adult's body. So I stopped what I do and I danced with him in the water puddles. Went about my business. What I didn't realize, but I was told later on, that moment of time, I got adopted, got another mom, by Miss Mary Turner. I called her Mom. From that point on, it was always Mom. And she would tell people that I was her son. So it was a mutual proudness that we would, tell people, And like any good parent, we should, and we do, to support our kids in their journeys, in their special moments, and their milestones, and in their big events. And there's another story out there, but I'm not going to backtrack it. But this was the very first big event I promoted with, my partner Todd Howard and Promotions. 2011, she was there. She actually was there for all three Nightmare Remember shows. But there's a bunch of big rapping going on, stuff like that stuff, and she won this. This right here. There we go. This here it was one of a kind Nightmare Talon action figure that I actually had made up for the raffle. She knew how much this show meant to me, how much Ted meant to me, and so she wanted me to have this. And as you can tell, I still have this because I just showed it to you. No, not sure. Maybe she might have won that and give it to us, but anyway, I know for sure this was. But back to where it was, where as parents, we supported our kids. She was there for that. All three shows, like I said, and when I thought I was going to bring back the Jailhouse Rocker, my Elvis look, she was there. She made the journey from Carrollton, Georgia, all the way to Blue Ridge, Georgia, to support her son. She bought the shirts, autograph it. There's some photos of that. When Frank and I decided we want to do Team Extreme, it wasn't even just a special anniversary, but we was going against one half of the Rock and Roll Express, Robert Gibson, and NWO's Buff Bagwell. She made the journey again from Carrollton all the way to Monroe, Georgia. You can map these places out to see where the distance is, but she made the journey. We got some photos from that night too. We and Frank and I decided to do the 25th anniversary of Team Extreme. She was there. It was a short drive because she was from Villa Rica, but she was there for that. When they wanted to do a Terry Lawler appreciation show, I prefer to call it a breast cancer fundraiser in Monroe again. She was there. You see where they're going is that parents support our kids. She was there. When I thought this whole body was broken down and was pretty much done, and I throw out the big R, the big retirement up in Rome, Georgia, she was there again. But then when God gave me his blessing and said, you're not done, gave me my health back, I'm back on tour. I'm still retired. Now, get me right, I'm still retired, but I'm on the Encore presentation. She was always there at these shows. And I was talking with family earlier today. it wasn't my, I don't know if it's my favorite, it's my most current favorite episode with Mom and her, and we had to get stuff. She, later health started getting a little bad, and she was in a wheelchair, and was back in Villarica, yeah, Gold Dust Park, and it was against one of my wrestling sons, Lamar Phillips. And I was pretty much anything goes type match. We're all over the place like that, and Lamar's down, and I run behind Mom. I say, "Hey, Mom, pick your feet up." She raised her feet up, and I'm pushing her in the wheelchair to run over Lamar's head. And then, of course, Lamar's screaming. Like, it might have been a feminine scream too, but I'm not gonna call him out for that. We all have one, all right? Anyway, she loved it, and her husband and I was talking about that earlier today, and it made us both smile and laugh. She was there for a lot of things, for a lot of people, not just me, but for a lot of people stuff. I mean, she loved all of her wrestlers with the good guys, and apparently I was her favorite. I mean, do you blame her? I'm the rocker, baby. But anyway, she loved her wrestling people. She loved her family. She just loved playing cards. She loved fishing, but the thing that was her most pride and joy that she loved the most, what was her relationship with her Lord Savior Jesus Christ, and she did not hide that. She was very proud, and why should you hide that, right? We should all be, speaking our testimonies. But I'm sure she would like to see you again up there. So I'm going to say it right here, right now. If you don't know who Jesus Christ is, it's never too late to find him until it's too late. So, reach out to someone. Help, find your way to God, so we can all see Miss Mary, Mom, again someday. This is not the end of her story, nor is it the end of our story. But this is more like Poops and Pops would say. This is more of a peace, love. See you later.